One day I want to see like somebody agree to hand warmers against Ices, where the Ices just walks up, immediately wobbles them, and says, "Well, this is my hand warmer."
Whoa, that was...
All right, he has a % lead. Now it's time to Invincible Ledge Stall.
Invincible ledge stall for the next 8 minutes. I would absolutely love to see that. Oh,
And an immediate wobble.
And it's starting. So while this wobble's happening, Joshua Talnetter, how has your day been?
So my day has been all right. I was yelling a lot in the past 2 days, particularly because of like Mayweather and McGregor. There's a lot of yelling there. So my voice is getting kind of parched, or I'm kind of losing my voice. And yet here I am on commentary.
I feel like that was an interesting decision to make.
What would that be?
Choosing to commentate when you're losing your voice, but...
So I am nothing but interesting decisions, Mr. Lambert.
To each their own. So it looks like we're back into a neutral game. See, Ice Climbers, it kind of reminds me of Marvel, where the most interesting part of the game is the neutral game, and as soon as someone touches each other, it's just like, well, we know how this goes.
Yeah. Particularly if you get the Ice Climbers desynced. Like, it applies for the Ices getting a grab, but it also applies for a character desyncing them. Unless you're playing against Chudat, whose Sopo actually appears to be, like, competent. Because Sopo is a really hard character to play.
I feel like Ice Climbers characters should work more on practicing their Sopo, just so that you just don't lose every time you get into Sopo situation.
Yeah. All right. So Ray's playing this matchup. Ray's playing this matchup very much in the form of just walling out the climbers, which is about one of the best ways you can approach it. So it's just like Marth. I think that Marth definitely wins this matchup because Ice Climbers definitely have to make a read on movement at some point. However, the trick is, can Loper catch on to BigPlayRay's like fairing and down tilting habits quick enough to do this?
Well, that was unfortunate. So my day's been going all right. I had a nice, fun party last night. I had a great time. So waking up this morning was kind of difficult, and I felt bad for leaving my cat. Speaking of which, for those
an immediate blizzard wobble. And now Loper's going to be up his stock after this.
You can see Ray shaking his head because, man, Melee is a fun and interactive game.
I mean, sometimes.
Sometimes.
I personally still don't mind Ice Climbers that much. Then again, Ices are my best matchup, so...
I feel like Ices are fine. I mean, part of it is also that I've only been playing Peach, so Ice Climbers are pretty free.
What I'm trying to say is we're in the same pool. Zimbabwe's the only other person I know in it. Some sheep. He beat Silver once, but that's like his only like big one. So I had him as a 3rd seed. Like you and I were the top 8 was how it went. Top seeded? Yeah. So it's just doing this as like fight me.
I hope you get as good a match as last.
Yeah. All right. I was just getting in some of that psychological warfare we were talking about. Making sure that Booty Blast Warrior knows what's coming to him when we play in pools in about an hour.
I feel like...
All right, so we're going into last stock.
I'm not sure what the strategic advantage of Loper just killing time there is, because I feel like instead of just like...
It's not just a question of killing time, it's also a question of can he get his Sopo back on stage to get some more percent? Because if you get more percent, wobbling becomes easier. And also, if you get enough percent, then wobbling doesn't even matter. You just wave dash down smash.
I feel like against Marth, the answer of can you get back to stage as Sopo is just no. An uncharacteristically smart move from Nana actually gets a hit in.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, and that's
probably
that should
it.
be game.
Yeah,
that's game.
That's unfortunate DI.
Oh, I hear some popping off in the distance. They must be happy that BigPlayRay took game 1.
I've always find it funny that you always get the loudest crowds when Ices are on the stream, but it's like it's not even people cheering against Ices necessarily.
I think it is. People just don't like Ices.
I mean, some people are definitely just cheering against Ice Climbers, but I also hear a lot of cheering for Ice Climbers. A lot.
I for one support whenever Ice Climbers on screen. You do the A while you're wobbling, even though it doesn't make any sense.
Well, you do it for every 10% in that case.
That's actually relatively fast, though. You have to do it for every, like, 20%. Oh, and that's functionally
That's it for Nana.
stock.
Oh, Oh, but the quick Sopo stock.
Oh, wow. An uncharacteristically strong Sopo stock from Ninja Loper. Question is, can BigPlay get in any extra credit before BigPlayRay kills him?
He has 4% of extra credit. He has 1 Jigglypuff main of extra credit, approximately. That was an interesting decision by Ray. I believe that you would just want a forward smash there. My heart kind of goes out to Ices and how they can't even grab the ledge at that height off of side B.
It's really unfortunate.
Ironically, he was blizzarding when Ray was coming down with a forward air. If he just like crouch canceled it, I think it would have been fine.
That's true.
Roll behind wobble. The classic. That's top 16 at the Arcadian right there.
So whenever you're wobbling, I always think of the Dreamland theme, because that also runs at a nice crisp 200 beats per minute.
What I think of is that time I played an Ices in tournament, and he listened to music, and he was listening to some song that I didn't know from Steven Universe, and I asked him if it was 200 beats per minute.
Oh my goodness!
What?
Oh, the Nana plays!
Big play, Nana. But anyway, so he's listening to this Steven Universe song that he said was all about like the joys of teamwork. And I'm like, out of curiosity, is that 200 beats per minute? And he's like, yes, it is. And then he got 1 wobble in that set, and he sang along to the song.
Ninja Loper's Nana might be smarter than Ninja Loper.
I wouldn't go that far. Ninja Loper can forward smash. Nana cannot.
The Nana's making some uncharacteristically good decisions. Normally,
Nana is making some big plays.
Normally, Nana just, whenever she gets to roam on her own, she just kind of taunts and dies. It's always fun.
Did he actually drop the wobble and then wave dash down smash instead?
Oh my goodness.
And we're probably going to game 3? Yeah, game 3.
I fully support the
Loper quickly bans Yoshi's, and we go to Battlefield.
I fully support the decision to just LRA start whenever you get wobbled on last stock, just because instant reset, get back to the next game. You get to keep whatever momentum you have. It is no big deal.
All right, so Nana's already dead. So let's see how. Oops. So I'm of the opinion that Marth versus Sopo is the most lopsided matchup across all of the top tiers.
There's no way that's the most lopsided matchup across all the top tiers.
I mean specifically Sopo. Like every time that I ever take an Ices Nana, I just stand on the other side of the stage and wait for Popo to do literally anything, and then I down tilt it.
Sopo is not
and it works
top tier.
It works every time.
I don't think you understand how awful.
I'm counting Sopo as a top tier here.
Sopo is not a top tier. Sopo used to be allowed at low tier tournaments.
I'd just like to say this is some really good melee.
I would like to...
Michael Wills has come to inform us that this is, in fact, some really good melee.
In case any of our TOs are watching the stream...
Nana just ruined that edge guard.
In case any TOs are watching the stream, I would like to inform them that if they could check their group me, that would be wonderful. But in the meantime, this match is still happening, and BigPlayRay is doing a good job of separating the Ice Climbers. Nana is hitting Ray.
Big play Nana, back at it again.
And another wobble. Man, that's just tilting, you know?
I mean, psychological warfare is a valid strategy.
Absolutely. It's just, there's just so little you can do against the wobble. And, oh, Nana goes down very quickly.
Nice little magnet arms.
He hits him with that Itya and finishes off the stock.
And Nana, of course, taunts.
Ray with a nice 1-stock lead in this situation. And oh!
That was not a time to jab confirm. If he was like spot dodging as he was, then you just kind of grab him anyway.
See, this is an interesting decision from Ray, because generally if you grab one of the Ice Climbers, the other one just punishes you. So
can we put Loper on 1? Well, grabbing Ice Climbers is fine as Marth has some very fast throws, but the thing is you throw immediately.
Yeah.
Like if I ever grab Popo, I immediately forward throw him into Nana, and then they're desynced, and that's actually good.
Trying to get the pummel is way too risky. And
Forward smash it on shield is about the one thing you really want to avoid in this matchup.
Marth
And-
forward smash onto Ice Climber's shield.
Yeah. Well, forward smash on shield in general is a bad idea, but it's really bad when somebody can kill you off of their grab, and also has the wave dash to absolutely grab you every time. All right. So I think this game might come down to how this Sopo does, and first it needs to get back.
Sopo is surprisingly annoying to edge guard. is
All right.
the thing.
So for Loper to come back in this, he kind of needs this wobble. Not now, but he needs it quick. And he certainly can't lose Nana. Not on this stock.
If he loses Nana on this stock, it's over.
Yeah.
Ray doing
Lot
a
of-
good
lot
job
of fade back
poking
fair
him out with
down
those
tilts.
Yeah, I really like the decision, changing up his play.
The problem with fade back fair down tilt is if you're only doing fade back fair down tilt, then the ices can just like wave dash in after the down tilt.
The question is if Loper is prepared to react to the fade back fair down tilt.
That is the concern.
And that's the set.
No, it's not quite yet.
Nana does come back. Never mind. I called it too early, and here is a wobble.
All right, so now going in the last stock, it's just a question of does Ray do one thing too unsafe, or does Loper get one good read on a grab?
I feel like in this situation as Ray, you just have to play safe.
Yeah.
It's not it on.
Loper's going for the psychological advantage of wobbling past 200.
What is the limit on how long you can wobble for?
Oh, that's not what you do here. And that's the set.
Yeah,
And Loper takes it 2-1.
before. And that is why you do not force.